Right. When I step into the batter's box, I always go up there thinking, what do I need to do with the ball, if there's a guy on base or not. And I just have to have an approach when I go up to bat. When I get up there, I get settled in. I spread my feet further apart because I feel that helps me have quicker hands. I get a little rhythm going. I tend to put my elbow down more because I feel that helps me not dip my hands and pop the ball up. So after I get my rhythm going, I usually take about 2 little half swings. Then I get my hands up, my elbow back. And then when the pitcher starts his windup, that's when you want to load. And then as the ball's coming, that's when you kind of want to set your foot down. And obviously your swing, you drive your back foot through, and then your hips turn, and then your hands follow straight to the ball. You want to have level hands and finish with 2 hands. I do. When there's a guy on base, I mean, you really want to just try to move him over, if you can, drive him in. If it's an outside pitch, always try to take it that way, because guy on first or second, try to get him in the scoring position for the next guy to bat. When I'm pitching and there's nobody on base, I start out in my windup, and I always start on the right side of the mound. I set the ball up in my glove for the hardest pitch to grab, which is the changeup, so there's not much movement going on, and the hitter doesn't really know what's going to be coming. You always want to try to get ahead of the batter. No matter what pitch you throw, you want to try to throw it for a strike. In my windup, I take a step back. And one thing that a lot of kids have trouble is keeping their eye on the target. That's one thing you always have to do, is keep your eye on the glove, because otherwise you usually miss high with the ball. I take my step back, turn my foot, get a nice pivot with my butt kind of showing to home plate, and then drive through, stride and separate with the hands, make sure they're equal and opposite. Pull the glove in, we like to call it glove in the box. Come over the top and just throw for a strike, hopefully.
All right, how about from the windup?
All right. From the stretch, when there's a runner on base, one thing we like to do at North, Coach Genke does a real good job of telling us, is hold the runner on, keep a good tempo, and vary your looks to the runner, because when you vary your looks, they really don't know if you're going to pick off or not, and it keeps them closer to the base. So if there's a guy on, I might take 2 looks, take a slide step, same thing, throw to the plate.